I'm an Air Force Reserve member. I hold allegiance to my country, devotion to duty, and personal integrity above all. I wear my shield of authority with dignity and restraint and promote by example high standards of conduct, appearance, courtesy, and performance. I perform my duties in a firm, courteous, and impartial manner, regardless of one's color, race, religion, national origin, or sex. I strive to merit the respect of my fellow airmen and those who I come in contact. That's what it means to be an Air Force reservist. Have you ever considered joining the Air Force Reserve? Becoming an Air Force reservist 1 week in a month and 2 weeks a year? Perhaps as a surgeon, a doctor, a lawyer, a paralegal, an analyst, a journalist. We have several opportunities in the Air Force Reserve, and it's just so fun. These members are called Air Force Reservists, and they're really important to our nation's security and our nation's well-being. I'm here today to talk to you about becoming an Air Force Reservist, a career that I found to be rewarding, exciting, and never dull. I'm going to show you some pictures of some aircraft. Perhaps you might know what these are. The first one is an AWACS. Let's see if you know this one. Okay. That actually gathers intelligence, gathers reconnaissance, is really sensitive information. The next one is a B-1 bomber. I'm sure you know what that does, right? The next one is a CV-22. If I told you what they did, I'd have to kill you. Just joking. This one's a fighter, F-15. Those are all aircraft in the Air Force and Air Force Reserve's inventory. Now we need Air Force Reservists because they carry out our mission. They are highly trained. They're the most valuable asset we have. You might think the aircraft is the asset or an actual technology or an actual machine. That's not the case. The Air Force Reservist is the most important asset that we have. And we have to make sure we hold them dear to our hearts and take care of them. Now, without an Air Force Reservist, we wouldn't have air power. We wouldn't have that mission. We wouldn't be successful. We wouldn't be who we are today. Air Force was born in 1947, September 18th, so they're 65 years old. Now, an Air Force Reservist has to be able to execute the mission anytime, anywhere, and the mission is paramount. Now that you understand the need, let's talk about some of the options available to you once you are an Air Force Reservist. Air Force Reservist is known to be rewarding and fulfilling. It caters to all personalities and to all interests. Let's take a look over here. If you like getting your hands dirty, you're a doer, you like getting into things, being active, engineering might be one of them. That's just what we call civil engineering right there. We also have special operator or special investigator. This is actual special operations. The next thing we have is, we have more than these, but this is a navigator. You can see that. Anything in the medical career field. We got flight doctors, flight nurses, we have dentists. I'll show you a picture of a dentist over here. And they do a mean job. They do a good job on your teeth right there. But let's say you don't like doing hands-on stuff. Let's say you like being in the office. Let's say you like reading or more analytical things. You like being a journalist. They write these magazines here. They also do news broadcasting, excuse me. We also have paralegals. We have equal opportunists. So they get involved with any kind of discrimination that may happen, that may take place. We have 140 different career fields and 40 different specialties. So realize the opportunities are endless in the career field. And you can always switch it up. Let's say you try a career field, you don't like it, switch it up. You know, get your foot in the door, get some benefit, and switch it up. The next thing is if you like being involved in your community, if you like doing that kind of thing, we also have what we call a sense of belonging, where you can actually be involved in the honor guard. You can do humanitarian missions, things in your neighborhood, basketball, sports. We have all that good stuff. Now, whatever option you may choose, just remember you're helping your country, you're improving yourself, and you're having fun at the same time. Helping your country, improving yourself, and having fun at the same time. Now that you know a few of these options, I want you to picture yourself succeeding in this career field. Ask yourself these following questions. Are you driven? Do you have what it takes to become an Air Force reservist? Are you dedicated? Are you determined? That's usually who are the most successful. Can you handle yourself under pressure? We have different personalities. We have different leadership styles, different leadership skills. So just understand we have something called military bearing, where you have to compose yourself under stressful situations. Are you flexible? Air Force reservists must be able to answer their nation call anywhere, anytime, for anything. We can't predict our nation's next national threat. And are you faithful? A good airman cares about their country. They care about their duty. They take personal pride into it. And these are just some few stories. This talks about a plumber. He went from a plumber to a pilot. This talks about how she's a teacher on the civilian side and a cop on the Air Force Reserve side. They're actually a director. So this is a former Air Force guy who's in the acting career field. This guy's an MMA fighter, and it goes on and on. So we have all kinds of ways where you can get involved and you can become successful in the Air Force Reserve. But remember, it's so exciting and it's so fun. So let's do a quick recap of everything. We talked about how it's a rewarding career. We talked about how it's exciting. And remember, it's never dull. Because as I said before, besides serving your country, this is a fulfilling and exciting experience. So today I encourage you to pursue becoming an Air Force reservist and serving your country and having fun. So I got one last picture I wanted to show you. If I can ever find it. There you go. Thank you for your time.